All right, hello everyone. This is Joe Old School Johnny coming with you another episode of What is Old School Watching. That's where I tell you what I've been watching on television as far as movies and shows, or going to the movies because movie theaters are back. Also, what am I excited to see? So this one's a little bit different for me to start because there's a lot of things going on. Now you know me personally, me old school. I don't like to talk about politics because I want old school Johnny or my followers to feel like what I'm doing is to take you away from that stuff. That my page is going to be the page where you get the opportunity to escape, and you don't have to do that. However, I wouldn't be. I have to really talk about some of the things that's happening because some of the stuff that me old school is watching, it's kind of affected about this kind of stuff. So there's two things that have happened. We have this thing of football's back. I'm an LA Rams fan. I love football, but there's folks that are kind of getting upset about it. So one of the things, my opinion is I'm still gonna watch football. I love football. I think it's one of the sports that if there ever was an opportunity to get close knit to a family or your community, football is one of those sports to do it. Now I'm a baseball guy, but football has that opportunity from the fantasy aspect, but to a community or bringing a city together. It's only played once every Sunday. It only happens during the fall and the winter seasons, and there's nothing. Now, as far as the stuff that's going on in the field, I'm never going to tell you what you should want or how you should feel. That's just not my job, and I have no interest in doing any of that. I just have to say, for the people who think that they want to cancel that stuff, I just don't think that's valid. I think, you know what, if you love football and you're a true fan of football, you're going to watch the product because by far the NFL has, a really, really, really unique product that, brings all of us together. And at the end of the day, the athletes are the ones that made it. So that's what the athletes want to do, then let them do it. I mean, it don't really bother me because I could still love to watch my football. The other thing is stuff that's gotten shown on Netflix. Honestly, the whole cuties thing, I kind of heard about it. First of all, it's not something that me, old school, is ever going to bring up on this, but I thought I would bring it up because there are people like, well, old school, are you going to be one of those folks that are going to cancel your Netflix subscription? And all I could say is, again, I'm never going to tell anybody what to do, but me personally, that's just not going to happen. Again, if it's something that I don't like, I'm just not going to watch it. That's what it comes down to. But Netflix, if you ever watch any of my other videos, is one of the streaming platforms that does it best. They have so much going for them that absolutely I would never just cancel it. But let's go back on to what's old school watching. So season 2 of The Boys has been starting on Prime Video, and so far it's been good. Now they've been giving you weekly episodes on that, but I actually like The Boys. I know people say, well, look, this season's not as good as last season. Well, that's going to be with anybody. I mean, everybody says, well, Jurassic Park 1 is the best film at all. Okay, but these other films still deserve our due just. And same thing with The Boys, so I'm certainly enjoying that. Lovecraft Country on HBO Max, I'm still watching that. It's still a good show. I know people are kind of like, oh, I'm off, but my thing is if you like that like Walking Dead kind of atmosphere, but have the ability to see black actors and actresses be put to the forefront, Lovecraft Country is one of those shows that's doing that right. And Journey Smollett, I hope I'm pronouncing the name right, is doing an awesome job as an actress. I wish she'd be in more stuff. I'm really enjoying what she's putting into this, and you can tell that she's putting in the right work and she's really giving it her all in all this. Other shows I've been watching, this new Jurassic Park Camp Cretaceous. It's supposed to be like a kid's show, but as an adult and lover of Jurassic World and stuff like that, I actually liked the first episode. So that's something definitely to take a peek in. I watched this unique docu-series on Netflix called Chef's Table. And I have to say, every docu-series I've ever watched on Netflix, they have such awesome docu-series. So if you kind of like love food, and you probably saw on my Instagram that I love to cook, and it's one of the things I try to like share with you guys as well, besides movies, but that's definitely a docu-series, definitely worth taking a peek. I've watched Mulan. If you want a little bit more in detail about my opinion about Mulan, so I'm gonna have a video posted that you could definitely take a peek at. And I also went to Tenet. So what am I looking forward to? What is old school gonna get pumped up for? So unfortunately, Wonder Woman kind of got pushed back to Christmas. So my next thing I'm looking forward to is 007 James Bond No Time to Die in November. But as far as TV shows, we got Mandalorian season 2 coming up. But that's just my episode of What is Old School Watching. I hope everybody's staying safe. It's this Halloween season and fall's coming in, so it's a little bit cooler. But that kind of gives us the opportunity to stay inside and watch all this material. So that is it. That's it for What is Old School Watching. I hope everyone stays safe and have a good weekend. Thank you.